Yo, Hollywood just dropped a plot twist that nobody saw coming. Sophie Turner and Chris Martin. Yeah, you heard that right. The Queen of the North and the Coldplay frontman. People are saying these two might be vibing hard behind the scenes, and fans are going wild trying to figure out if this is real or just another Hollywood miracle. Sophie's had one roller coaster of a year. Everybody remembers the chaos with Joe Jonas, the sudden divorce, the headlines, the court battles, the emotional posts. She went from red carpet royalty to a single mom handling it all while the world watched. Then not long after that, we started seeing her with that British dude, Peregrine Pearson. They were spotted laughing in London, holding hands, doing all that cute couple stuff. But that fizzled out fast. People said the chemistry was off. Others said Sophie just wasn't ready. Either way, the vibe died quick. Now out of nowhere, Chris Martin's name slides into the picture, and that's where things get spicy. Chris isn't just any guy. He's music royalty, Coldplay legend. The dude's been filling stadiums for decades. Last time we checked, he was with actress Dakota Johnson. They looked solid too. Beach trips, private getaways, matching fits at events. But that ended earlier this year, and since then, Chris's love life has been radio silent. So when reports started popping up that Sophie Turner and Chris Martin were seen together in London, fans basically broke the internet. One post claimed they had dinner at a quiet spot in Soho. Another source said they've been on multiple dates. You know how Hollywood works where there's smoke. There's usually at least a flicker of something. Let's break this down. Sophie's 29, Chris is 48. That's almost a 20-year gap. The age difference alone got social media talking. Some fans are cheering, saying age is just a number. Others are side-eyeing it, calling it a rebound move for both. But whatever you think, the energy here screams unexpected. Like seriously, who had this duo on their 2025 celebrity bingo card? Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Remember that old clip from a few years back where Sophie fangirled over Coldplay? She was on a talk show, saying how she grew up listening to their songs. Fans dug that clip up again and boom. Suddenly the internet's convinced this might have been brewing for a long time. Some are even joking that Sophie manifested this. Gotta love the internet detectives. And for Chris, this isn't his first time in the celebrity dating spotlight. The guy was married to Gwyneth Paltrow back in the day. They invented that phrase, conscious uncoupling. Then came Dakota Johnson, which looked like true love until it wasn't. So yeah, the man's got experience handling media storms and heartbreaks. But pairing with Sophie Turner, that's a whole new level of surprise. Now let's talk timing. Sophie's been living mostly in the UK since the Joe Jonas split. Chris spends a lot of time there too when he's not touring. The overlap kinda makes sense. They both have connections in the music scene. Sophie's been working on film projects that tie into soundtracks and production circles. So insiders are whispering that they probably met through mutual industry friends. And one source even claimed there's a definite spark. Classic Hollywood code for something's happening, but we can't prove it yet. But here's the catch. Neither of their reps have said a single word. No photos, no official confirmation. Just whispers, anonymous tips, and a lot of fan theories. Still, the fact that legit outlets like E! News and Page 6 picked it up means it's not just some random rumor from a gossip blog. There's traction. And traction in Hollywood usually means there's at least a kernel of truth floating around. Now fans are split right down the middle. Some are hyped. They're posting Coldplay lyrics with Sophie's pictures, making mashups like A Sky Full of Sophie. Others are like, girl, slow down. They think she's still healing from her divorce and doesn't need another spotlight romance. But let's be real, Hollywood doesn't wait for anyone's healing timeline. The second someone steps out for dinner, the internet turns it into a saga. And about that dinner, one person online swore they saw them at a dimly lit restaurant near Mayfair. Said they looked cozy, laughing a lot, leaning close. Of course, no pics, no proof. But fans have been scanning paparazzi accounts non-stop, hoping something surfaces. It's only a matter of time before someone catches them together. You know how this town works? Privacy lasts about 5 minutes. If this thing is real, it could play out two ways. Either they keep it low-key, super private, maybe just friends who vibe over music and deep talks, or they go full power couple mode. Imagine Sophie at a Coldplay show, crowd screaming, cameras flashing. That's viral gold right there. The thumbnails practically make themselves. But hold up, This story ain't just about romance. It's about timing, reputation, and comeback energy. Sophie's rebuilding after a messy public divorce. Chris is stepping out of a long-term breakup. Both know what media pressure feels like. Both know what heartbreak looks like under a spotlight. Maybe that's what's pulling them together. Shared chaos, shared healing. That kind of connection hits different. And if we flash back to Joe Jonas, this whole thing looks even juicier. Remember how their breakup became tabloid fuel? Leaks, custody talk, tour drama. Sophie was painted one way, Joe another, but she handled it. She stayed mostly quiet, let time do its thing, and focused on her kids. So now, if she's truly finding happiness again, fans who supported her during the Joe saga are cheering. They're calling it her era of peace. Others are skeptical, saying Hollywood never really gives you peace. It just gives you another headline. On Chris's side, people still talk about how private he was with Dakota Johnson. They were together for years and barely said a word publicly. That's probably why this new rumor feels so shocking. He's not the kind of guy who jumps from one high-profile name to another. If he's spending time with Sophie, it's probably not casual. But again, we're talking about Hollywood, where even a shared Uber ride can become a front-page scandal. So what's next? Expect the paparazzi to swarm every Coldplay event, every London outing, every Sophie sighting. Someone will get that first joint photo. It always happens. And when that happens, the internet will explode all over again. Think of the headlines. Queen of the North finds her rock star king. You can already hear the dramatic voiceovers, right? But here's a little reality check. Until someone goes official, it's all speculation. Could be friends, could be collaborators, could be something deeper. Hollywood's a maze of PR timing and perfectly placed whispers. For all we know, this might be a soft distraction while both stars focus on their own projects. Still, the chemistry rumor is too juicy to ignore. Either way, Sophie Turner and Chris Martin's names together light up the algorithm. Two worlds colliding, one from fantasy drama fame, the other from global music dominance. That's content gold. The fans know it. The media knows it. YouTube knows it. Every single gossip page out there is milking it for clicks. And who can blame them? The story's got everything. Romance, heartbreak, mystery, and that touch of chaos that makes Hollywood feel alive. So what do you think? Is this the start of a wild new chapter? Or just two people finding comfort in a crazy town that never sleeps? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like, comment,